Yeah.
The beautiful thing about learning is that no one can take it away from you. I happily invite Dr. A. Suleka, Head of the Department of Commerce UG, to deliver the welcome address.
Good morning to everyone. I welcome you all to this international conference on business intelligence organized by the Department of Commerce of VLB Janakiammal College of Arts and Science, Coimbatore, Tamilnadu, India. Knowledge is power, information is liberating, education is the premises of progress in every society. Hope this conference shall serve this purpose of knowledge and information sharing. On this special occasion, I extend my warm welcome to our chairman, Sir Surya Kumar, and our secretary, ma'am, Ms. Jayashree Santosh, for this event. My heartfelt welcome goes to our principal, Sir, Dr. K. Ramamurthy, who is always the backbone in all our endeavors. We welcome you, Sir. It's my honor to welcome our Vice Principal, Dr. K. Vasudevan, Sir, and Ms. Gauripriya, Academic Coordinator, who are always the guiding lights in all our academic ventures. We welcome you, sir and ma'am. This first session shall be headed by Navanidha Krishnan, sir. He is the professor from the University of Technology and Applied Science, Sultanate of Oman. The first session will commence soon after this inaugural session on the topic Business Intelligence, Emerging Areas of Business and Industry. By 12 noon, session 2 shall start on the topic Skill Needed for Digital Economy, Business Intelligence Perspective by Dr. Ishwaramurthy Rangaswamy, sir, Principal and Provost, Amity Global Institute, Singapore. And by 3 p.m., we shall start with the technical session 3, which is on applications of business intelligence, and the resource person shall be Malati Sriram, Associate Professor in Information Technology, Sri Dharmashala Institute for Management Development, Mysore. On behalf of the Department of Commerce of VLB Janakiammal College of Arts and Science, I welcome all the heads of various departments, all the participants from various institutes who are virtually connected with us. I welcome you all. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. A principal built a character to impress the dream and encourage the creativity and build a confidence. Instill a lot of learning and changes a living former. I profoundly invite a Honorable Principal Dr. K. Ramamurthy, sir, to deliver the presidential address.
Thank you. First, I would like to welcome once again our chief guest of today's session, Dr. Navanidha Krishnan from Oman. And also thank him for having accepted our invitation and come over here to deliver his thoughts on the business intelligence in this wonderful seminars being organized by the Department of Commerce. Most respected chief guest, vice principal, heads of the department, and my dear colleagues and students, friends, and participants, guests. I am extremely happy to participate in this wonderful program arranged by the Department of Commerce today regarding the business intelligence. The business intelligence, according to me, that is my opinion or my knowledge goes, it has emerged in the year 1960 itself. The originally emerged in the year 1960 as a system of sharing information across organizations. Further developed in the year 1980s alongside computer models for decision making and turning data into insight before becoming specific offering from business intelligence teams. In fact, earlier the business intelligence was used for transferring the data and information between the organizations and the departments for various decision makings. But after some time now, the advent of computer and then advancement of technology, the total phase of this business intelligence changed drastically. Now, the business intelligence, we cannot separate the business analytics, data mining, data visualization, whatever, no, these cannot be separated from the business intelligence. The business intelligence is the combination of all this analytics, data mining, data visualization, and then data tools, then infrastructure required for all this process and best practices to help the organizations to make more data-driven decisions. Even today, whatever decisions organization taking are more data-driven decisions, because if you want to sell a product, you need market study, whether the demand is there or what kind of the feedback given by the users or consumers for about that product, and everything should be combined. Then we have to reorient and everything to the customers according to the customers' needs. So in practice, you know, you have got modern business intelligence when you have comprehensive view of your organization's data and use that data to drive change and eliminate inefficiencies and quickly adapt to market or supply changes. So this is what we talk about the business intelligence. So the business intelligence is combination of mathematics, as I was telling, you know, the statistics and everything. No, with this we have to take the right decision and quick decision. Or the decision making is most important aspect in any business or even individual's life. No, the decision making plays very vital role in your success. So hence the business intelligence, because of the advancement of the technologies and the computer, now it has become the buzzword today. Then everybody talking about the business analytics as well as the visualization of data, data mining, and decision making using the computers and various tools and apps, whatever it may be. No, there are so many other things. Even the marketing, you know, digital marketing taking, it is taking the next level. The organization's goal and everything, it is taking to the next level and achieving the target of sales or whatever it may be. No? So even today the business enterprises are using many social platforms like YouTube or the Facebook, Instagram, like that, for marketing their products. Even e-commerce companies like Amazon, Flipkart, so many companies have come. But they are depending most on the business intelligence part for their decision making and expansion of the business. Hence, the business intelligence is the integral part in today's business, modern business. So we cannot ignore it. So there is a lot of opportunities and scope to explore more things in the business intelligence. Then we have to, it is our responsibility of the education institutions to impart more knowledge on the business intelligence to our students and make them aware of all these tools available today. With these few words, I once again extend a warm welcome to our chief guest, Navanitha Krishnan, and all other guests who is going to participate in the next sessions, and all my colleagues and students, friends, guests, and everyone. At the same time, I congratulate the Department of Commerce, especially Sulega Madam and Merlin Madam, for having taken a lot of pains in organizing this international conference on business intelligence. And then I know how they ran pillar to post to execute this program. Even at the last minute, one guest declined to participate in this, delivery a lecture in this session. Then they have taken a lot of initiative to bring another right person to this seminar. So they have taken a lot of pains to make it happen. No? With this, I congratulate all of you for having thought of this wonderful seminar on topic today and executing it in excellent manner. And once again, I thank all of them for having accepted the invitation and come over here to share their knowledges among us. With this, thank you all of you for having given me a wonderful opportunity to participate in this wonderful seminar. I pray Almighty to make this one event a grand success. With this, thank you very much, all of you, for having given me a wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. If your actions inspires others to dream more, learn more, to do more, and become more, you are a leader. I would proudly invite our Vice Principal, Dr. K. Vasudevan, sir, for felicitation.
Most respected and our beloved Principal, sir, a guest of honor, distinguished resource persons, organizers of this event, dear colleagues, faculty members, students, friends, very warm, pleasant good morning to all of you. I'm very glad that the Department of Commerce has organized the wonderful program, namely the one-day international conference on business intelligence. I'm extremely happy to take part in this event, and I take this opportunity to express my sincere thanks for giving me this wonderful opportunity to be with all of you on this gracious occasion and share some of my thoughts about this conference. Basically, I am from the science background. I'm not having that much the technical knowledge in the commerce aspects. But anyway, the topic what they have chosen today really impressed me, and it has created interest in me to understand something about, to learn, to gain some knowledge in these aspects, namely business intelligence. If I want to say something about this business intelligence, I don't think that this is relevant only for the commerce or management, the people. It's a common topic, I think, because nowadays a lot of entrepreneurs are there, and they need a lot of the guideline and the knowledge, whatever it may be, skills. So many things are there to become successful entrepreneur in their chosen area. So in that way, I think it's a common topic, very good, very wonderful topic today. They have organized in the name of the international conference, and in which they have they have invited the academic experts, renowned the veteran people from various fields in the commerce stream, to discuss about the various topics. I could notice in the invitation that they're going to deliver on what are the business areas are there where they can achieve, they can become a successful entrepreneur, and what are the skill developments they have to develop. They should inculcate and impart all these things. And another one area, what I noticed is application of this business economics. All the three components are very essential, I think, to become a successful entrepreneur. So in that way, I'm very happy about the topic, and I take this opportunity to congratulate, appreciate the organizers of this event for having thought of such kind of wonderful program, which may be benefit for not only for the students and faculty, but for all the participants who are in this platform. As I request all the participants to make use of it, I don't think that just listening alone we can gain knowledge, we can enrich our skill, not like that. So when you are able to interact, when you are able to clear all your doubts, whatever the clarification you are having, it's a right time for you, I think, so that don't hesitate to raise your queries or clear your doubts. So it's a platform and opportunity for you people to interact with the experts, so that you can gain the knowledge a little bit. Because why I'm telling that, I think it is very vast area. So within just one day and 3 sessions, it is very difficult to cover the entire area and gain the maximum knowledge. But it may be an opportunity for all of us to initiate our action today to gain a little bit knowledge. That way, really, I hope it will be very useful program. So make use of it. With these few words, I wish the organizers for all your success towards this seminar. And I wish all the participants good luck. Thanks for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Power comes not from power everywhere, but from knowing where to put on it. I would like to invite Dr. M. Sankidama, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to introduce the chief guest.
I'm extremely overwhelmed to get this opportunity to welcome you all on this auspicious occasion of International Conference. I convey my regards to the chief guest of the day, Mr. Navanitha Krishnan, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for accepting our invitation. I feel proud to introduce our guest, Dr. R. Navanitha Krishnan, Professor, Department of Business Study, Shala College of Technology, Sultanate of Oman. Sir has completed his UG at Madras University and completed his MBA, MPhil, and PhD in management stream. He is specialized in marketing and HR, and Sir having 17 years of teaching experience. He has guided and awarded 45 MPhil and PhD candidates and published 5 international and 10 national journals. Today, our guest is going to share information on the topic business intelligence, emerging area of business and industry. The aim of this session is to share knowledge and information regarding business trends, and this will discuss relevant topics in order to gain knowledge and better understanding of the upcoming trends and techniques in business. Once again, I welcome you all for this technical session 1. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. There is nothing in the world like a persuasive speech to fuddle the mental apparatus and upset the convictions and debauch the emotions of an audience not practiced in the tricks and deletions of oratory. I would like to call upon Dr. Navanitha Krishnan, Professor, University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Sultanate of Oman, to deliver the special address.
Okay. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, Professor. Yes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you. Very good morning to everybody there. I think it's a good morning. First of all, my congratulations to the Department of Commerce and the VLB for arranging such a kinds of conferences, which is beyond their academic requirements, I can say. First of all, don't worry that I have some PowerPoint. I am going to talk on something theory, which is for an half an hour or 40 minutes, not like that. I'm just going to share what my experience I have on this area and what I know. Maybe you know better than me. You can also share at the end. That is one thing. Before that, I was browsing the website of your college. It is wonderfully well designed. You are already into business intelligence, and you can see the quality control parts and all looks very, very nice. So my congratulations for the management, principal and the vice principal for maintaining such a websites, because when you go to the websites of some colleges, you can see only the basic details, but it is very nicely there. Whenever I start the program, I usually visit the website of the colleges. It's very good. And another request, of course, it's an informal request. Always keep your vice principal and vice principal at the end to speak. Give their time at the end, because they are covering almost all the crux of this whole part. It's very nice to see that how much they have a knowledge here and what kind of understanding with the preparations, everything. Thank you very much, everybody. My dear friends, I am just a teacher like you. Most of you may be a students or teacher like you. I am working in one institution, you are working in another institution. So it is just a sharing venue. I can say it's a sharing avenue. I know something, you know something. I will share and you will also share something. That is the basic logic of any kind of conference, especially this webinars, which is very prominent in last 2-3 years. That is the good, one of the best we can taken from this COVID. This one thing. And number 3, what I want to say, business intelligence, as it is called as a business intelligence, it doesn't matter that it is on business. It is something common to all, as your the vice principal said that even is from the science, so he clearly understood the topic. What is I'm just going to give some of the statistics before I start. This presentation definitely for 30 to 35 minutes, not more than that, and I'm not going to read the slides. I'm not going to explain the topics like what normally a class lecture will do. So I'm just giving a number. You can understand what number can play the major role. Usually, if I am right, many of the time we think that numbers means difficult. Say we find that something maths will come, so we have some kind of panic. Okay, oh, maths, so I have to study. It's not like that. Number is going to rule the world. I can say one interesting statistics. The same number, how you present matters. That is business intelligence. So one line, we can say a lot of things are there. If you want to understand simply, the number can impress the community. The number can impress you to take a decision making. I say one number, how it is. This VLB college is started in 1991. You know, everybody in 1990 to 91, the concept of LPG has come all over the world, especially to India, that liberalization, privatization, globalization. So you can also say that in 1991, not only LPG and also VLB also came into India and also came into the world. So the way how you present the things and the way how you count the numbers will always take you into the success path. That is the one thing. Yes, we will go ahead with the slide. The slide is for just for me, like no, rather than I'm talking something else. So I want to be very specific. That is the reason we are going for a slide, and don't see that slide means a very big presentation. No, I try to deliver as short as possible, as crisp as possible. See, already everybody, that is another part I want to appreciate the Department of Commerce for selecting some of the relevant title for the today's world. Mostly people will select impact of COVID, what will happen after COVID, what is the recession, not like that. So we are already seeing one of the biggest recession. We can say it's a not only COVID, so many recession, but we should be ready. We should be ready for to face so many global recessions. It not necessarily the medical, what I can say recession, it may be an economical and so many things. So keep our mind, we are going into the world where we are going to have a lot of challenges, lot of recessions, lot of problems. That is the thing always you should keep in your mind. Yes, of course, after pandemic, everything is called new beginning. We can say something called gig economy, or something we can call as a, what is that, a new home, okay. So we learned so many things from the past, as very nicely pointed out by your administration, that this business intelligence is not something new. It is something new for us. That's it. But it is already there in so many places. That is the success of some of the country. Let me see the thing. So you have to be ready, and you have to be, what we can say, understand that what is new beginning, what we learned from the past. These three words is very important for you. Okay, it's not like no classroom, note down, this is the word, this will come in the exam. Maybe these three words will going to rule the world. One is intelligence, another one is statistics, another one is analytics. These three words you have to understand to predict the future. Why should I predict the future? You can ask teacher, or usually here people, students will call us a teacher. Teacher, why should I predict the future? See, if you predict, you can minimize your risk, or you can average your risk. That is the point. Okay. So always know, like no, when you are doing a business, when you are going to a job, whatever you do, being a student, you should predict what is going to be technology for next 10 years, next 20 years, next 30 years. That's enough. Okay. If you predict that, accordingly you can design. Say example, you complete BCom, you complete MCom, you complete MBA, then you will go, then you will not get a job, you will go to MPhil, then you will not get a job, you will do PhD, then you will get some job. After that, you come to understand that, oh, this is not the right way. There are so many things we have to learn at the previous point of time that may be something like embarrassing for you. So that is the reason such a kind of conferences, you have to regularly attend the conference to know what is happening in the industry. This is only one point. There are so many things happening all over the world. Okay. So now it is a very right time to understand like what going to rule the world for next 20 to 30 years is intelligence, statistics, and analysis. I will give you number. Okay, as I said, I am not going to take a theory. Like I'm going to give a number. You can see how number can play a major role in taking the decision or understanding the business. These all numbers are taken from ArtShoot. You can also put ArtShoot in the Google. Nothing. It's nothing. I say this presentation is not plagiarized, so I am giving a reference. It is from the ArtShoot. They usually give a lot of statistics to the different part of the areas. Just you can see some slides. Okay, just see the number. Everybody knows the world population is around 800 crores. Before it was 700 crores. Now it is around 800 crores. The mobile phone users of this, what we can see, current world is almost 67%. Okay, this is one thing you learn. Number two, you can see almost 7 hours. Almost 7 hours people are using the mobile with internet. And also you can see that there is a huge increase of the usage of mobile phone in 2021. It is again keep on increasing and increasing. I will share you the slides. You can take it from your teacher. See what is the growth you can see with the internet usages. Now you can come to this world. So I shown three numbers to you, three slides to you. That is called intelligence. This number, what we understood is world is digitalized, world is towards digitalization, world is towards mobile phone and internet, and world is towards technology. This is the first learning I am getting from this. Now GDP, the gross domestic product of different country, you can see the India is almost here. See where you can see the Singapore and other countries are the other side. So it's one parameter. Okay. So what these numbers are telling? These numbers are telling where I am and where I have to go and who is at the top. So if you know all those things, you can benchmark yourself. So this is what we can practically say intelligence. Intelligence will give you these numbers. Intelligence, this is not something like no random number. It is very up number, I can say, which is research and which is taken from the very, very formal sources. So rather than I am talking about intelligence is a process of taking like that, you can see these numbers will give you some more idea about where is the world, what we are doing and where we are standing and what is the expectation from us in terms of taking a decision. This is one part. Now you come to know that, okay, teacher, I'm sorry if I say teacher, it's me. Okay, I'm called as a teacher here. Okay, teacher, this number, how I can see how it impact in my business. I am a business. Business means everybody, whether I am doing a software business, I am doing an engineering business, I am doing a chemical business, doesn't matter. See, when you are not able to what we can say quantify your research, it is failure. For example, I find something, okay, I am not able to sell, I'm not able to commercialize. You know that last step of a new product development will be the commercialization. When I am not commercialized, my entire effort will be gone. So that way business is common to all. These numbers, how it impact on business? Yes, these numbers impact on business in three areas. One is, this is from business intelligence, people will call BI. Okay. Another thing, e-commerce and e-business, of course, you know, the numbers will tell that people will buy product online. You remember, I was also one of the aspirant candidate of VLB, but I didn't get the seat that time. I joined in one of the institution in Coimbatore. I studied my MBA in Coimbatore only in 1998. Of course, 98 to 2000. 98 to 2000, I studied in the book, e-commerce is a failed concept in India because people will not buy online because they don't believe, they don't want to pay, and they don't want to, people will say, see, what purchase is our hobby, we cannot buy online. All these I studied, I wrote, and I got passed also in e-commerce. But today I am teaching my students after almost 2.5 decades. So now what I am teaching, e-commerce is the future. E-commerce is everything. Today people are ready to buy the product. That is the transformation happen in the business. See, another thing, this business intelligence will impact on online emergence. That is what I am telling. People are using mobile with internet, and you can see how drastic improvement is there. Maybe there is a prediction, only in prediction, within 3-4 years, you can find that 90% people will have the mobile. Of course, mobile without internet is something like a degree without a job. Both are useless. So this world is towards technology. This world is towards the intelligence. We can call business intelligence. Business intelligence, let me put up, these are all the words. Again, don't mistake me, it's not a theory. These words you could understand what is this word. People will say analytics, people will say BI means business intelligence, people will say big data, people will say data mining. I want to add one line here. I will really tell you, my dear friends, with due respect to all of you, because somebody may be overaged, somebody is actually very. If you are having a degree alone, and if you go to the market, very, very, very difficult for you to survive and get the job. Maybe you will get a job which is not at par. Say, I can finish something, I can do PhD, I can go to job. Okay, everybody will get some job. It's not an issue. But if you want to get a job for your, what we can say, excellence, you should have something more. Whether you are in commerce, whether you are in management, whether you are in chemical student, whether you are in physics student, doesn't matter. You should have something more. What something more? Like people will say tally. Tally has gone. Okay, tally is there. Tally is there. Tally is one of the very famous software. Even here also we have a tally. But that is not enough. That's what I'm telling. You should have analytics. You should have knowledge on BI. Knowledge means what? Not this theoretical knowledge. You should have a practice. Before go for a practice, before go for a practical training, please understand business analytics basically will talk about from the past data, how I'm going to take a future decision. It's simple. For example, in my class, 10 students actually usually fail in every year. Okay. So this year I can plan how these 10 students I can focus. I have to identify the last 10 students in my classroom and I'm giving a special training for them to give the better result. It's a very, very, very simple analytics. Same used in the business. And BI, we say BI means data into meaningful information. That means you have a data, you have the name of the student, you have the internal marks of the student. That is the raw data. But how this raw data you are converting into a meaningful information, that is very important. You can say, I have a student of this category, this category, this category. This category students, this many students are having this issue, this many students are having this issue, this many students are having this issue. So these issues can be addressed fast like this, like this, like this. If you have this data in your table, you can take some decision. Either what to do, whether we can teach them, whether not teach them, whether we have to take the special class, something. This is happening in our classroom. Okay, that is BI, turning the data into the meaningful information. Big data is another asset in a simple way. Data mining is another very important terminology, which is discovering the large sets of data and its pattern, how it is moving. I just shown you how the world is moving. We are going to show only the numbers, because when we are talking about data analytics, again I'm talking about the theory. People will say you are talking about number. It's something like a maths teacher can teach maths. Okay, maths teacher should not teach. Maths teacher should work out and practically show how to solve the problems. So, but this is the beginning. You should know some words: analytics, BI, big data, and data mining. We have, okay. See, one of the biggest challenge in going for BI in our personal life or even our organization, wherever it is there. Number one, there is a challenge, something like uncertain economy, rapid change in the environment, rapid change in the technology. Yesterday you say study this, today you say BI, tomorrow we will say something else. So this is a rapid changing. That is one of the important factors expected from a teacher or a student or whoever it may be going out of the market is we should cope up with the change. See, you cannot say, I know this software, I will get a job. I don't think so. The organization generally looking, are you ready to cope up with the environment? Tomorrow we will say, you have to do this. Today we will say something else. So we cannot compare all this. Competition is another challenge, and demanding customers, expectation of customers in terms of meeting the requirements is very, very difficult for the industry, and taking advantage of CSF, critical success factor. These are only some of the challenges you can see. Okay, sir, what you are trying to say, this is what going on in your mind, maybe like, no, what is intelligence or business intelligence or BI? People will say in a passionate terminology. BI means I am collecting a lot of information and I am collecting a lot of analyzing the collected information. Based on the information, I am taking a decision, and this is my competitive advantage. So you see, everybody is selling tea. Everybody is selling car, everybody is selling everything. So how you are different? That is CA. Competitive advantage is how you are different. Today's one of the you cannot say quality, everybody is quality, price, everybody is a cheaper price, delivery, everybody is delivering good. So what way I can show difference? Okay, I can show difference in this. Today's word is you should use BI and take a decision. Definitely your decision will be better decision. I cannot say the perfect decision. Nobody can take a perfect decision beyond the nobody can take a perfect decision. Okay, only God can take. But we can make our decision more effective. For that, we have to use BI. Lot of characteristics are there. You can go through. If you go for a BI, you will get an accuracy, reliability, relevancy. You will get validity. Will be very nice, timeliness. All these very simple things. See, this is a chart. Will show that how this BI is improving. From the raw data, it is going to a cleaned data, standardized report, ad hoc reports. Then it will go to a genetic analysis, and finally optimization. As I say very simply, this slide, what I am trying to say is, from the raw data, see how many number of students are studying in VLB college. Okay, this is a raw data. From this data, how you are going to present the data to your management about the complete history, I can say, of the student is BI. So BI is not outside, BI is inside, BI is everywhere. Okay, we are doing, but now it is called, they are putting a terminology, is called BI. How much you will present your data very nicely will attract, and that will help us to take the better decision and effective decision. More statistics to identify business trend. I am just going to show some of the numbers, little more numbers to understand how the business trend is happening, what is the historical data, and also there are so many institutions. We can have a Microsoft tool for a BI. So Tableau is there. These are all the what we can say, the institution they are offering BI courses, or they are supporting the BI platforms. My dear friends, again I am telling that don't think business intelligence is something technical. No. Business intelligence something related to computer. No. Business intelligence is something related to business. No. All no. Business intelligence common for all. Business intelligence is very simple. It's a very basic. Yes, we are using a computer. It's something like mobile phone. No, we can say mobile phone is related to computer science department. No. So like it's common for all. You see this number. I just taken something on e-commerce. How it statistics. Okay, just a statistics. 58.4% people purchase a product or service through online. This is one of the statistics. How you feel by seeing the statistics, you can understand. Now, based on this, it is actually global data. Okay, you can see in the top, it is a global data. You can get the data of different countries also. You can get the data of India also. You can go to Hardshoot. Okay, put Hardshoot and you will find it's a very, very big, what we can say, the data supporting agency. Okay? So by seeing that, what I understood, that means most of the people today, they are buying product through online. So we have to develop our online services. This is I'm decision taking. Okay. See, online purchasers, why they purchase online? So this is a data. This is called BI. Why they are going for an online purchase drive? That means the basic thing expected or the basic thing liked by the consumer is free delivery. Something called coupon, something called something. So many things will come. Always we can see the top and the lowest one. The basic thing people like to see in online drive is free delivery. So that means, so if I am an organization, I am in service sector, I have to see that. That means in the world, people like free delivery. So I have to improve free delivery. By seeing this only, you can see the Zomato or whatever, maybe lot of brand, what they are doing, they are increasing their timing, they are increasing their free delivery services. More BI, if you see consumer goods, okay, number of people purchasing consumer goods at the internet is 3.78 billion. Oh, how big it is! It is increased 10% from previous year. See, even in the global statistics, 1%, 2% matters a lot. When you say 10%, that means 1 billion means 100 crore. Huh? So 3.78 billion people are actually purchasing the consumer goods via internet. You understand the consumer goods, okay? Because I don't want to take a class. What is mean by consumer goods? What is mean by industrial goods? Not like that. In consumer goods, electronics actually highly bought by the people, like $988.4 billion. If you calculate in Indian value, it will be big number. It's something like a very big number will come. Okay, so I can understand from this BI. From this, I can understand what is the people's requirement, how people are buying, where they are buying, why they are buying, and what they are buying. So the maximum is electronics, fashion, furniture. You can see all the numbers. I don't want to explain. It's not like something interpretation you will write for your research. Okay, one by one. I'll see the one or two picks. Okay. Online travel and tourism. If you see online travel and tourism, $173.2 billion flights. Actually, it is annually spent on this travel. Okay, so you see the increase in percent. That is always very important. Okay. So this is a year-on change. 6.8% increase, 11 billion. 11 billion change is a big change. So how things are transforming? It's not a change. You understand the difference between change and transformation. It is a transformation of the people. It's a transformation of the attitude of the people, attitude of the industry, and where we are moving. Well, very interesting. One of the industry is online food delivery industry. You can see 1.7 by 1.7, almost 2 billion number of people ordering food delivery via online. So initially, what was our thought? Oh, I will not buy online. I will go to shop. I will take something. I will check and I will buy. That is the trend. Even you can see 5-6 years before. Today, you can see people are addicted towards food delivery through online. Don't go for the result, good, bad, nothing. We are business people. We are business people means everybody is a business people. We have to see the business perspective. Okay, social perspective is something different. See another BI. You can see the digital health, of course, the most profitable industry during the last COVID. So health review, number of people using the digital health is 3.26 billion. So that is another change. See how digital it's happening. Consumer digital payment, that is also another thing. We will not pay online. We will always pay cash, because then only I can get, I will verify, received. Like no, after that only we are happy. But today people are moving towards digital payment. It is increased to 3.82 billion. So all are billion. So that is the biggest thing. So you can see the remaining statistics with your from this slide. And I just, as I told, I will share it to this madam. Okay, sir, what you are telling, so many numbers. These numbers, what I understood is not only supply chain, not only business, everything become digital today. Everything become intelligence today. Digital means what? Towards, like, you know, it is online, towards it is technology, towards it is data-driven world. You see here, smart factory system has come. I don't want to explain the smart factory system. IoT is another thing. I will show you one picture. You can understand what is smart factory. This is a smart factory. What else you want? Let me make it a slide. Once again. Just a second. So this is a smart factory. How the cars are produced today. What else you want? See this all. You can see complete missions. Okay, those days you can see. If you are very fond of Tamil films, you can see a lot of heroes will work in a car factory where people were wearing that blue uniform. Thousand and thousand people will work in different shifts. Of course, you are in Coimbatore, you know about the power of labor. So now you see this entire unit is produced by car. Is one of the sensitive. What I can say, the product to produce, that industry becomes smart. What we can say of the other industry, of course, you are getting a lot of things in TikTok or in WhatsApp status. You can see how the people are actually producing their products so much digital. So for this digital world, for this information world, for this automation world, for this robotic world, for this sensor world, for this computerized world, you need a knowledge of BI. This knowledge, this is actually not somewhere in the world. It is just a Maruti factory in India. Don't think, sir, this is there in, I think, Netherlands. No, it is in India. So BI, there are a lot of applications you can go through. BI, you can use it in customer analytics, human productivity also. Everywhere you can analyze. You can analyze the customer perspective, productivity analysis, business, sales, supply chain, behavior, everything. This is one example of outcome of BI. Okay, see this BI, you can, it's something called dashboard. Okay, even here in our institution we have a dashboard system. In the dashboard you can see how many leads. For example, this is something related to marketing dashboard. How many leads this year we got, or this month we got. How many leads are converted as a sales lead? I understand lead prospect. Okay, easy to understand. How many new customers we created? What is the revenue? Where we get the customer, and which is the media we are approaching? From 6,000, why we are making only 2,000? From 2,000, why we are able to create only 307 customers? All number of this market will tell that what is your market, where are you, how you are going to define your marketing strategy. By seeing this, you can tell this is something related to marketing. Fitbit, of course, you know better. I think everybody is having a very, very smart watch. by wearing a smartwatch, you are looking very smart. Fitbit is a fitness interval tracker and body index technology. Of course, it's too much, no? Like how many steps we take on, how many floors we claimed, how many miles we'll travel, how much of calories burned. All this is an outcome of BI. This is a BI. It is not something different. Now you can plan. Oh, that means it is actually, I don't like it that the human health can be measured like in that way. But even though if you want to control ourselves, because today the entire world is uncontrolled towards the food. So if you want to control yourself, maybe I will tell you, not very long, in near future, you can see every day the app will tell you how much food you should eat, what food you should eat, how much calories you should eat. And it will give you a benchmark. Okay, if you cross the limit, you may get the message that already you are crossed. You are supposed to take 3 Italy. Now you are taking the 4th Italy. Maybe you are in danger. Maybe you will be given a warning letter. Why not? People may laugh. This is today. It's happened. You note down. You mark my words. Like the people are telling, mark my words. Definitely, it will come in next 2-3 years. The watch will tell you your limits of eating and everything. All these are BI initiatives. You can go through these things because I am not interested so much of theory. Many of the executives feel that BI is very important, but the success rate is very, very small. And gig economy is going to play the major role. The gig economy means, I will tell in one word. Madam, how much time I have? Is anybody listening to me? Ma'am, how much time I have? 5 minutes?
Have 15 more minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, 15 more minutes is a big time.
Yes,
so 15 more minutes I have. So I will try to, if there is any question answer or only delivery. Okay, let me go ahead. I don't know. Okay, gig economy is another, yeah, okay, thank you. Gig economy is a new concept. Yes, it's you may say I want to connect gig economy with the BI. That's the reason I took this 1-2 slide. Don't think again you started teaching, no, because I'm a teacher, so that it is part of me. So what is gig economy? One line I will say: in future there is no permanent job. Only you have a job on demand. Say example, I'm a teacher. Okay, I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher of accounts. I am not asked to come to the college every day. I am not given an office in my office, nothing. What will happen? Whenever the college call, they will call you for 2 days, 3 days, 1 hour, 2 hours, 10 hours, 10 days, 15 days. You can come, you will be paid on the hourly basis, finish the job and you can go. You may see that means in a year, I will get the job only 20, 30 days, not like that. You can work in 10 institutions, 20 institutions, and you can deliver your lecture. That is very much possible. It's a win-win approach. Good for the organization. Having a big room for everybody, fan, holidays, so much of things are there. A lot of benefits we can providing, like retirement benefits, all those things are there. Everything saved in the industry perspective. In the employer perspective also is good that you are free. You can decide when you want it. Something like a taxi driver. When a taxi driver switch on the light, he is on duty. When he feels tired, he will switch off the light. Okay, like that you can also decide your work timing. You can no stress. No, when you are very fond of some institution, you have to work like anything. So you will be free. So this is a gig economy. This is not something a new concept, which is already happened in many sectors. So if you want to enter into gig economy, you need actually what I can say knowledge of data analytics, and the BI should be there. Okay. New type of services will come. It's part of the economy. I can say new type of services means everything will come to your house. Say you want a barber, no need to go. You can book the barber in the app. They will come and they will cut and they will charge and they will leave. Okay. And they have the all what you may say, teacher, how can I cut my hair in my house? No, they will have all the facilities. There is something, systems are there. Food will be delivered to you. Doctors will come to your house. Every services, whatever you want, it will reach you. This is new world. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere. Like, of course, already people are delivering the food. Already people are delivering the health systems, etc. This is another change. For this, again, you need the very basic understanding of BI. Informal economy going to play a major role. You know that the economy of the country is decided both by formal and informal economy. Informal economy means, say, example, taxi drivers, like so many tea shops, all these are informal economy. They are going to play a very, very, very big role. So every individual is an entrepreneur. Every individual is a businessman. You are going to, you decide how much you want today. Okay. In women, there is a culture. Okay. Like women is, they will drive the taxi. Okay. What they will fix? They will fix, for example, 10 real. 10 real means around 2,000. Okay. If they decide 2,000, once they got 2,000 rupees, they will switch off and they will go to home, they will sleep. That's a very, very, very good culture. But what we will do? Suppose if I drive a taxi, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about myself. If I drive a taxi, I will drive for 2 days, 3 days without sleep. How much I want to get, I will get. Then I will go to the hospital. Okay? So this is the kind of strength you can have in the informal economy. It is not an ordinary one. 450 million, 450 into 10 lakhs. Okay, 450 millions in India are actually informal sector. IoT in BI came from IoT. So again, my dear friends, don't think it is something related to computer. Don't think it is something related to business. IoT is common for all. Whether mobile phone is common for all, why not the computers and laptops and technology is not common for all? So Internet of Things is another biggest change. You have to understand here what is IoT, that is Internet of Things, because IoT is their father, and I can say IoT is one of the source for this BI, business intelligence. That means employees' jobs are likely to become more general. So much of automation you can see. Automation you can see in the COVID, like now you see this picture. Automation you can see when you go for an interview with you, some computer or robot may be there. Or see agriculture already it is automated. During the COVID time, many of the patients were served by the robots. Many of the hotels they started serving through robots. You may think, this is somewhere in the world. It will take a lot of time to come to India, a lot of time to come to Tamilnadu, a lot of time to come to Coimbatore. Don't say like that. Everything will reach you very, very, very quickly. So robot doesn't matter that it's something like a robot you can see in the Tamil films. Robot doesn't matter. It's look like a robot. It's a technology will come. Technology will work. Technology will serve. The technology will eat your work. So if you want to compete with the technology, if you want to compete with the machine, so you have to have a lot of intelligence. That intelligence is called BI. You should have a lot of data techniques and data analysis. Of course, these are all the challenges basically faced by any industry in the world, like real-time exchange is a problem, embedded technology, rapid change in the growth. All these things are always very big. Normal challenges, we can say these are all the challenges you can understand once you go into the field, because I don't want to take, because normally if you see any exam, this question will be the very, very important question. It will come in big question. What are all the challenges faced by the BI in the industry sectors? Again, one more, this diagram, you can understand how data warehousing, you can see from the data warehousing, it will go to BI, then it will go to performance management, then it is called analytics. Warehouse, you know, no? Warehouse is a place where you will keep the goods. Data warehouse means where you keep the data. Say election commission, they have a data warehouse. Your college may have a data warehouse. Okay. See, everything is part of our life, but people are naming it something technically. That's it. From this data, how I am going to classify the data, how I am going to use the data is business intelligence. From this data, how it improves my performance. Okay. By seeing the data, you are taking a decision. If that is not improving your performance, then it is a waste of time. How it's improving the performance. Then, based on that, you are going for your further decision making. That is called analytics. Because the evolution of BI, it started in 1990. Of course, many of these things in the world started in 1990. Liberalization, globalization, privatization, VLB Janakiammal, and business intelligence, a lot of things. Okay. So I give small example, okay, how this analysis will help you, how this analysis will give a conclusion. See, this analysis, BI analysis, data analysis is a part of BI. Assume it is one of the son, okay, of BI. Don't ask me some other. This market basket analysis, what they are telling, that what is the sequence of people buying? What is the sequence of people buying? Walmart, you know Walmart. Walmart is one of the biggest retail company in the world. Okay, It is 100 times more than, 1,000 times more than Reliance. Okay. Walmart, obviously, you know, people who buy gin always buy the tonic. Okay, this is the obvious, you know, everybody. But the non-obvious, the analysis will tell that men who bought diapers would also buy the beer, who also purchase the beer. This is a small example, which even though it's a funny example, like you can take lot and lots of what we can say, analyze from the consumer perspective, if it is a marketing, from the employee perspective, if it is an HR, from the financial perspective, if it is an accounting, like if it is even in physics, even in chemistry, even in whatever the computer science, whatever in the department. What is cluster analysis means? Cluster means pattern. See who is where and what is where. So something you can say it's a grouping of data. Example, already we have the crime map clusters to better deploy the police. So you want to deploy the police. In Coimbatore district, they have 2,000 police. Okay. So where they want to deploy? They want to deploy this everywhere equal? No. You need a cluster map. The cluster map will tell that what is the crime rates. Based on the crime rate, you can assign number of people. Maybe this area crime is more, you can deploy 50 people. This area crime is less, so you can deploy 20 people. How come you know? That is, we can say BI. Where to build a cellular tower? I want to build a tower. Which place many people are accessing the limits? That's another example. Outbreak of COVID virus. From where the virus is coming? During the COVID virus, only the BI helped. The BI helped in taking a very, very right decision. Okay, I am not actually something like a marketing executive of BI. Don't think like that. This BI only they come to know which place is started, which place growing, which place is going down, why it is going down. That they did the research. Why it is increasing. They did the research. From all this research only today we are actually COVID-free world. Okay, see that will come and go. Today monkey virus come, tomorrow another virus come, tomorrow it will come and go. But as a business person, my view is to how I'm going to analyze the data. I think it's a time to say thank you. Can I want to add more, or I am on time?
No, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Thanks for giving an opportunity. See, what you are getting from the COVID is.
Sir, pardon, sir.
I say thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Professor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you very much.
As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not an under words, but the love by them. I happy to invite Mr. G. Vijay Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good morning, everyone. I feel happy to present vote of thanks for today's occasion, International Conference on Business Intelligence at Session 1. First, I express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. R. Navanitha Krishnan, Professor, University of Technology and Applied Sciences, Sultanate of Oman, for delivering wonderful speech in the topic, Business Intelligence, Emerging Area of Business and Industry. He gave deep insight into the topic. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing precious knowledge to our participants. Next, I would like to thank our CEO and MD, ma'am, Jayashree Suryakumar, ma'am, for their motivation and support. I extend my thanks to our beloved principal, Dr. K. Ramamurthy, sir, for his enthusiastic support. Next, a special thanks to our department heads, Dr. A. Sulega, ma'am, HOD of BCom, and Mrs. T. Meliusha, ma'am, HOD of MCom, for organizing this conference. I thank all the staff members from Commerce Department for their support and coordination. Our heartfelt thanks to our participants for their active participation. Once again, thank you all. Thank you.